Well, it's officially begun. So the stairs are done with. That was pretty stupid. Because I did not want to get my ticker started that way. But we're on regular ground now. I'm the first one out this morning. My got registered yesterday. I was trying to spend time with my mom. She dropped me off here, and she's been a big support for this. I'm kind of a bad son because I don't really show affection and all that stuff too well. But I really appreciate her for everything she's done. But yeah, we got registered yesterday. My hiker tag is 738. Not exactly impressed with the 100th anniversary tag. Kind of just plain Jane, but it is what it is. But we out of here now, folks. We out here. Stoked. But I'll catch up with y'all here in a bit. I think we got just a little over 7.2 miles to first camp. We're not going to rush things. I'm just going to chill and take it easy. But there's quite a few people registered yesterday, but they went ahead and did the approach trail yesterday evening. There's a younger boy that was in that little orientation class with me. He's starting this morning, and then on my way up the stairs, I passed two women. They're going down the register now, and then heading back up the stairs, and then going back down and coming back up again, which is crazy. But I'm sure I'll see them out here at camp. I don't know if I want to tell you stay at Hawk Mountain over at Springer. I don't know yet. Hawk Mountain's not too far away. Just trying not to rush things too much. But catch up with y'all later. Got done break number 2. I think I've got my system I want to do. I'm going to do 2 hours and then 30 minutes and then go another 2 hours. See how that works out. But just taking my time. I think I got like 1.75 miles to Springer. That's why we end up staying. There's only 2 people ahead of me. Everybody else is behind me as of right now. But I am going to stop at Hawk Mountain Shelter to get some water. Because if not, it's quite a ways down before Springer till you get to another water source. And then I think that next day it's like 4.6 miles to one. So we're going to go ahead and get about 3.5 liters. That way I can chill out at camp, just hang out in the tent and chat with these over there and keep hydrated, force myself to eat. But the wind's humping now. It's picking up quite a bit. I think it's just that warm front coming in because it's not really that chilly. But quite a few people out here today. A lot of trail runners and then just day hikers. So yeah, this is a little tougher than I expected it to be on the approach trail. I kind of played it down from everybody else. I mean, it's not awful, but I haven't been able to really do much for 3 weeks, so kind of out of shape. And this is new, carrying all this 30 pounds of body weight on me and 30 pounds on the pack. But other than that, doing pretty good. Trying to not sweat so much so I don't get chilly, but I got nighttime clothes for that, so I'll get out all this stuff. So I have some dry clothes need to wear out over the day. But other than that, it's pretty good, y'all. It's not too bad. Day 1, heading to Hog Mountain with hangover and like 9 others. Feeling good. Feeling real good. We're about, I don't know, 12 o'clock, a mile and a half from camp. Took a 15-minute break back there with everybody. Now we're just heading up. We got Father Tom, Seagull, a bunch of us gonna be staying up here tonight. Pretty chill day. 1,600 foot of ascend over like 5 miles, and then like 1,200 foot elevation gain in 3.1 miles or something like that. It's pretty chill day, but it's been great weather. Got a little windy and cold last night, but I was sweating. I had to get down into my undies, and then I had bladder problems going on. I had to use the bathroom 3 times in the middle of the night, and then we had a freight train in between me and Hangover in the middle of the woods. That guy was sawing some serious timber, but pretty well rested. Body feels good. Just happy to be out here finally. Hey, it's me. Just checking in. We got to camp at like 1 p.m. and forgot to really film anything, but hanging out with the company, it's pretty awesome. Really like the people I'm around right now. You know, feel like I'm living for once in my life for a long time. But yeah, things are going great. I'd say there's probably about a group of 35 people here. So we're all kind of on the same agenda. A few of us are moving on a little further, but a lot of us are just gonna hang out and play it by ear. But the day was good. It was easy. Tomorrow we'll be heading to Gooch Mountain Shelter. I think it's only like 7.5 miles. We got some wind and rain coming in tonight, so I think like a total of 8, like an inch. Temperature at 38, so it shouldn't be too bad. But it's hike midnight, y'all. So good night. Officially day 2. We're leaving camp about 10:30. We only got 7.5 miles to Gooch Shelter. We got Father Tom, Molly, the Sunrise, Hangover, and the mother-daughter with us right now. It's about 45. So it's a little mist in the air. Good day. A little achier today. I think I should just do calorie intake and water. We'll fix that today. Taking a little water break. Been hiking with Nicole and her mom. Trying to increase my water. This next little section here is kind of straight up. They wasn't kidding about these mountains in Georgia. There is no switchbacks to them. But yeah, it's going good today. Just a little tight. The rain's died off. Had to shed a layer because it's starting to sweat. Still sweating now, but it's alright. It's supposed to be, I think, 38 tonight, and then it's getting up to 75 for the next few days, and lows in the 50s. So it'd be pretty good. other than that, we're just gonna keep on cruising. I'm trying not to look it far out too much because it seems to upset you and take the positivity out of you when you're looking at the elevation and where you're at and everything. So we're gonna keep on keeping on. See y'all after a while. We're coming from that peak. Where is it? Up here. Yeah, through here. I think once we get to the top of this peak, we go downhill. So, be alright. It's all good. It's all good. Get them hammies and glutes going, we'll be alright. Everybody's kind of tight today. Everybody's starting to feel it, which is understandable. Yeah. Even on a crappy day like this, it's still great to be out here. Still loving it. Of course, everybody says it's the honeymoon stage, so I can believe that. Yep. Stopped right here to fill up the water, trying to increase my water intake. Got about a liter and a half in me. Got a mile and a half to camp. They're heading up. We're doing the same thing. It's been pretty chill after that climb. But yeah, just checking out this little spot here. It's looking good. I like it. I'll catch up with y'all here in a bit. Officially a kick. Set it up and let everything air out. The sun's trying to come out, but a little filthy. No rain last night. Gonna do some stretching. Feet are a little achy. Yeah, this is the camp. Get all down through there. Next shelter is 11 miles. You have to have a bear canister. So there's a recreation area. 3 hours before it, there's only 4 tent sites available. And there's 15 in over. So I'm trying to beat that. Honestly, you don't have to have a bear canister. The cables. So, we'll go before to use the restroom. And couldn't go back to sleep, so I said, heck with it. I'm just gonna get the day started. But, yeah, it's currently 5 a.m. It's dark. As quiet as I could at camp. There's probably at least 35 people at camp last night. But yeah, this is day 3 on AT. Let's get her going. Plus side about today is it's going to be 75 degrees, 55 tonight. Rather warm last night. I think I got down to 42. I had opened up the vestibule in my tent, let some air in. It's kind of peaceful being out here right now. Been in this group for a few days now. nothing against them, it's just kind of nice to be alone sometimes. I'm an introvert anyway, so I like all that separation here and there. I'd say here in the next few days we're all going to be splitting up and in their own pace and directions, which is alright. You got your own hike. Over here to the left, it looks like more people are getting started. I see some headlights near the ridge. So, yeah, it's about 5:30, probably about a mile and a half in, because this is pretty well flat and downhill, so it's pretty chill. Finally got out of that damn wind on the other side of his face here, thankfully. That was cold. But sun should be coming up here shortly. If not, it looks like we're gonna be doing this whole thing in the dark and be showing up when these other guys waking up. That's alright though. Be kind of a boring day, because I gotta turn my phone off once I get there. Turn it on every once in a while, but at least I'll have plenty of time to rest for tomorrow, because it's a little bit bigger mileage day. So yeah, it's still dark. It's pretty though. It's peaceful. I seen a guy set up back here about, I don't know, probably, we'll say 3/4 mile back. He's up there. I felt bad for him. He's up there in that wind on top of Ram Rock. But it's alright. It's kind of flattened out here for a little bit. We got one last big climb and then a downhill for a good ways. So we'll get the quads working and we'll get the hamstrings and the knees hurting. So catch up with y'all here when the good Lord's light comes out. So we got through Woody Gap, took a little break, used the restroom, had a snack, stretched, had to put on the raincoat and gloves because the wind is so bad. It's making my hands hurt. It was just cutting right to the bone. So I'm hoping once we get over this little spot here and get on the other side of this ridge, we'll be sitting pretty. As of right now, I still haven't seen anybody. But we got a little bit of a climb right now, but it's officially daylight. Looks like it's gonna be a pretty day. It's supposed to get up to 75, but I find that hard to believe because that wind chill's gotta be in the lower 20s. But you know how the weather is anymore. It's very unpredictable. One day it could be snowing, the next day it'd be 120 degrees. So I'll catch up with y'all here in a bit. 9 a.m. And there's way more than 4 spots available at this place. They obviously don't know what you're talking about. We can fit our whole group in right here, which is good. Good morning, everybody. Day. What is it today? 4 or 3? Mountain from the sunrise. That's the only reason we started this morning as a group. It's probably around 950 elevation left. This really isn't as bad as what everybody puts it out to be. Yeah, it's been a lively morning already. But looking forward to getting to Neil's Gap, getting the pizza and charging everything, and then hanging out for a little while, and then I think it's another mile and a half to where we're staying tonight at Bull Gap. And there has been hog activity from what Father Town's been saying, so you might be hearing that tonight rustling around. It'll be fun. So we have made it to Blood Mountain. Other than this stupid knot I got in my shoulder blade, it affects me, but we'll get that worked out. Yeah, just look at that. Neil's Gap, baby! So it's about 1 o'clock. Stopped in Neil's Gap for about 3 hours. Had some pizza for my lunch, and hung out, charged everything. Heading up this little slope right now. So y'all excuse me. Trying to get the lungs built back up again and the heart rate. But met some people that we've been around and we hadn't seen in a few days, so it was nice. And then we're just heading 2 more miles. We're gonna stay at Bull Gap, but they have high bear activity and nowhere good to hang food bags, so we're gonna go past it. But in order to do that, we had to camel out water. So I have 4 liters on me. Because a big part of my day is hydrating when I get to camp. But got to meet Bluebird. She runs a hostel in New Hampshire. It's nice meeting her. And I met 2 more, and they seem pretty nice. But right now we got 2 10-mile days to get on till Friday to get to Unico Gap to meet our shuttle to go into Hiawassee to resupply and have a zero, because there's a chance of some severe weather coming in starting Friday. That peach is taking a toll on me. But yeah, there's chances of high winds and tornadoes, so we didn't want to take the chance on it. So the 5 of us are going to split a room and meet Nicole and her mom and Molly for dinner Saturday, maybe. We'll see what happens. But yeah, that's the plan right now. Blood Mountain was a pretty easy climb, really. I didn't find it too difficult. But yeah, I'll catch up with y'all here in a bit.
When there is systemic contradiction, my name symbolized all that was corrupt to society. His name symbolized all that was pure, and I was being held in the embrace of
I would change plans. Got to the campsite and there's only like 3 spots you could really use. So we're gonna go up another 2 miles and then have a 14-mile day tomorrow to the shelter, 3 miles just before Unico Gap. Well, we gotta meet our shuttle, so therefore it makes our Friday morning a little more lazy. So we're just pushing up a little more. Still put us at 12.5 today. It's our first big day like this, so might as well do it on a day it's 75 and sunny before the weather comes in. So kind of getting a free day out of it for nothing, or not nothing, but an extra 8 miles really. So yeah.